straight through what is known as. John's got Brewer's truth, he gets intimidated by the day, pigeons, love a bit of it. Who's that got a lot much? You should cut down on your pole life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their Parklife.
I think Parklife was London Fields. I'd moved to West London and I read that book, and I think from an outsider's view that was kind of a very spiritual book. It was full of references to particular places, particular pubs. It was my Bible for like 12 months, and I wrote an album about it, really.
You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their
Parklife, I suppose, had such an effect on people because it was a snapshot of a country. It captured, in some way, everything that was going on.
It's got nothing to do with the lost Bradford technique, you know. Anyway, you joggers who go round, all the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand.
It's perhaps difficult now at the fag end of Britpop, how significant it was for a group to come forward and say we want to celebrate traditional English kind of subcultural values of being a bit sarky, a bit lively, a bit smart. Parklife was the quintessential pop artifact of that time.
Parklife has a lot of people sort of running into the sea, you know, just going, help! A lot of that. Escaping. It's all about, I suppose, the way I've always seen seaside towns is they're on the edge of nowhere, aren't they?
And into the sea goes pretty England to me, round the Bay of Biscay, and back for tea. In traffic on the Dogger Bank, then up the Thames to find a taxi rank, sail on by with the tide, go to sleep. And the radio says, this is a lie, but it won't hurt you when you're alone. There will be round with you, finding ways to stay so low.
This Is a Low is basically a kind of psychedelic Edward Lear, John Lennon trip around the English or the British coast using BBC Radio 4's shipping forecast, which, you know, I'm sure many people will be familiar with, Dogger, Viking, all those places, using that as a kind of, as a template or a narrative structure.
Fast enough, dear. And on the Marinette, black pollards, blue and red, and the Queen, she's gone round the bend, jumped off Land's End.
I suppose, you know, it's just the way when I was growing up, I saw the coast really like this, grey and not unfriendly, but just melancholy really. So, good place to start that song here.
It will be now
I suppose everything did change after that record. I mean, we didn't make the record thinking that we'd hit on a magic formula. So it was a surprise, and I think everyone in the band reacted to it differently. That sense of being in a very exclusive little gang changed somewhat.
That much attention doesn't, it means you can become you can become a monster and get away with it. You can just afford to become a very selfish person, when you're in the coolest band in the world.
It didn't ultimately change the reason why we were in a band together, because we like playing together and we like experimenting. That's what it's always been about. It's always been about Graham and me listening to lots of different kind of music and then trying to make some sort of a coalition party in the studio,